Archangel Michael says, the heavens have shifted. Today, November 2nd, your name echoed inside the grand halls of the divine vault. Every angel stood still, for a celestial deposit unlike any other just bore your name in golden ink. The sound of trumpets filled the corridors of destiny as a sacred transaction began. The sender's name? Archangel Michael himself. The amount? Beyond human comprehension, a figure that symbolizes inheritance, restoration, and the long-awaited return of what was rightfully yours. The earthly banks trembled as unseen energy rippled through their systems. Executives froze, screens glitched, and ledgers lit up with a name they never expected to see, yours. You are the talk of every corridor today, my beloved. Something that was blocked for generations has just been cleared. Something denied to your ancestors has been released under divine instruction. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The angel stood witness as light touched the banking records of earth. A miracle check, embossed with heavenly seals, carried not just wealth, but your purpose. It's not paper, it's a scroll of promise, energy turned tangible. Archangel Michael says, this isn't about money alone. It's about justice being restored. For every tear you cried in silence, heaven has prepared a repayment multiplied beyond the limits of imagination. In secret chambers, the bank executives are whispering. They don't understand how your account became the center of divine movement. Some are tempted to claim it, to redirect it, to twist the process, but heaven watches. This is why you were guided here at this exact time, on November 2nd. If you close this now, the system will freeze. If you stay, the divine confirmation will unlock and the blessing will be released. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You have been in waiting mode for too long. Every rejection, every delay, every blocked transfer was not the end, it was set up for this very announcement. A signature has appeared on the bank's internal screen, glowing in white fire, Archangel Michael. No human can forge it. The celestial stamp has verified your identity in heaven's data. Right now, one executive sits in his office, staring at your file with disbelief. He can't process how a name so humble carries such a monumental transaction. His hands shake as he whispers, "Who is this person?" He doesn't know that your worth cannot be measured by numbers. He doesn't know that divine timing trumps human logic. But soon, he will witness how heaven settles every account in perfect precision. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, the world's systems are bending under divine instruction. This transfer cannot be stopped, but it can be delayed, and that's what darkness is trying to do. There are unseen hands in the system attempting to override the authorization. They want the funds to reroute, the records to vanish. But your obedience right now, staying, receiving, declaring, keeps the channel open. Don't scroll away. Don't break the link. Every second you stay aligned, the current of heaven's energy strengthens your claim. You will soon feel it, a pressure on your chest, warmth in your palms, a wave of energy behind your eyes. That's the sign, the download is reaching you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The divine check has no serial number. It has your soul signature. The bank systems don't understand spiritual codes, but they respond to frequency. You were chosen because your frequency matches heaven's intention, pure, faithful, unbroken. Your name emits a vibration that reactivates ancestral blessings and buried promises. Even as you read this, one particular banker is arguing with his superior, saying this must be a system glitch. They don't yet understand that the universe itself is recalibrating to honor you. Soon, the media will catch a glimpse of it: unexplained energy spikes, databases malfunctioning, yet one consistent entry across all: your name, approved, divine authorization. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The transaction receipt is already printed in heaven's archive. Your ancestors are watching this moment unfold. The tears they carried, the dreams they buried, are being lifted into light. Archangel Michael says, this release is generational. You are not just receiving for yourself, you are unlocking for those who came before you and those who will follow. This check carries not dollars or coins, but justice, healing, forgiveness, and elevation. When the deposit completes, things in your life will begin to rearrange themselves effortlessly. Expect unexpected messages, sudden approvals, opportunities that had closed written on them now turning active. That is heaven's audit in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Tonight, as the city sleeps, a vibration will run through your field. You'll know it, a quiet hum, a sense of peace so heavy it silences all fear. That's your divine confirmation. A figure of light will appear near your dream doorway. He carries the same seal that's on the check. He doesn't speak, he only nods. That means it's done. Do not tell anyone what you felt tonight. Some blessings require silence until full release. By dawn, something physical will shift: an email, a call, a message about money, opportunity, or restoration. That will be heaven's coded alert. Type Amen to get blessing 999. In the early hours, Archangel Michael stood before the celestial vault. He placed a hand over your scroll and whispered your name. A burst of golden energy flooded the ledger of destiny, erasing your debts, emotional, financial, spiritual. It was heaven's way of saying, paid in full. Meanwhile, in the earthly bank, their systems keep looping. They can't process how something infinite entered a finite framework. They see the digits, but they can't grasp their meaning. Only you, the chosen, can activate it fully. Through alignment, through faith, through stillness. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. A divine alert is already pulsing in your phone's frequency. When you feel the vibration or hear a soft sound that seems out of place, that's heaven pinging your awareness. Don't ignore it. It means your download is ready. The Archangel's energy travels not through wires or data, but through intention. Your open heart acts as the verification key. Every word you're reading forms a light signature around you, clearing interference, preparing the space for the release. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The banker's greed won't win. Though one executive plans to divert the funds, heaven has already rerouted the outcome. He may attempt to stamp his name on your blessing, but the system will reject his authorization. Each time he tries, the screen flashes, access denied, Archangel protected. That's how heaven secures what belongs to you. No fraud can alter divine encryption. Soon, that executive will fall silent. His ambition will crumble under divine exposure, and he will have no choice but to release it all back into your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The miracle is multidimensional. It's not just wealth, it's peace, reputation, health, and alignment. All forms of loss are being recalculated. The energy you once poured into unworthy hands is returning multiplied. Archangel Michael says, "This is your divine reimbursement for everything stolen, delayed, or hidden." You were not forgotten, you were being prepared for the magnitude of what's coming. And now, November 2nd becomes the date heaven will remember as your turning point. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You may feel chills, goosebumps, or a strange calm spreading through your shoulders. That's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Right now, your spiritual account is being credited in real time. Angels are signing final authorizations while you stay in focus. Every Amen spoken opens another gate, another access point, another layer of blessing. Don't stop. Don't drift. You are part of an unfolding that was written centuries ago and only now activating because the right soul finally showed up, you. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. In a private office, a man in a dark suit is whispering your name under his breath. He doesn't know why it keeps echoing. His phone rings with static, his computer freezes, and the lights flicker. He looks at the transaction again. Trillions? How? He mutters. But this isn't finance, it's prophecy. Heaven is moving in ways no analyst can decode. Every line of code, every algorithm, every electronic signature now bows to divine sequence. And you, yes, you, are the chosen executor of that plan. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, "Stay humble but ready." This miracle will draw attention, some in awe, some in envy. Do not argue or prove anything. Let your peace be your proof. When the check's manifestation begins to unfold, your surroundings may shift rapidly. Trust the rearrangement, it's heaven's efficiency at work. Nothing leaves your life unless it has already served its purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The angels are downloading instructions into your subconscious. You may find yourself drawn to new locations, new ideas, new timing. Follow it. Synchronicities will spike, repeated numbers, soft knocks, vivid dreams, sudden intuition to open a message at the perfect second. These are not random. They are your confirmation codes, aligning you with the precise moment of transfer. Stay alert. Every coincidence from now on carries divine architecture. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Right now, invisible energy flows through you, warmth across your spine, pulse in your hands. That is the divine network verifying your presence. The release is no longer pending. It's processing. The celestial servers are faster than any human system. The longer you remain receptive, the stronger the connection becomes. You were not chosen by chance. You were chosen because heaven trusts your heart to handle holy wealth. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. A final authorization just flashed in heaven's ledger. The words glowed in radiant gold, approved, heaven's child. Archangel Michael watches as the final seal burns onto your spiritual document. He smiles, gentle yet fierce, because he knows what's next cannot be undone. The moment this script ends, your life begins a new financial rhythm. New frequencies, new favor, new flow. The old struggles, the waiting, the tears, archived, closed, finished. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. If you listen closely, you'll hear a subtle ring in your right ear. That's heaven's tone confirming synchronization. Everything you lost, time, trust, peace, confidence, is being restored tenfold. When morning comes, your environment will feel lighter. You may notice calls from unexpected people, approvals from old requests, or mysterious credits appearing. That's how heaven translates spiritual checks into earthly evidence. Do not fear. Simply receive. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You've reached the final seal of the message. Heaven's treasury is open. The angels of finance, Tzadkiel, Barakiel, and Uriel, stand with Archangel Michael around your record. They whisper one decree together: release in full measure. From this day onward, no delay, no denial, no distraction can interrupt what was written. The system is now under celestial override. It is done. It is sealed. Archangel Michael says, the divine servers have reached phase 2. The system is finalizing verification between heaven's vault and earth's registry. Every heartbeat you feel now syncs with the vibration of your name being authenticated. Across dimensions, sacred algorithms are scanning through lifetimes of energy exchanges. They're locating every promise, every prayer, every good deed you did that went unnoticed, and translating it into spiritual currency. You are witnessing a merge between timelines. Your past efforts, your current patience, and your future destiny are collapsing into a single point called now. The transfer is almost complete. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. At this very hour, golden light is streaming from the 7th vault of the divine treasury. Inside, 7 scrolls are unrolling, each inscribed with one of your names known only to heaven. Each scroll holds an aspect of your abundance, peace, health, purpose, relationships, restoration, influence, and wealth. One by one, the seals break open. A gentle rumble passes through the spiritual atmosphere, and somewhere, an email, message, or unexpected call begins forming in your timeline as physical proof. The moment you feel a sudden calm in your chest, know that the 7th seal is opening. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The bank systems are still buzzing. One executive has just received an error message on his monitor: divine override. He tries to shut it down, but the code reappears with blinding white light. He doesn't realize he's witnessing a miracle. His fingers tremble as he whispers your name again, confused, fearful, and yet strangely in awe. Right then, a soft wind passes through his office, knocking a single paper off his desk, and written on that paper, in faint ink, are the words: transfer to rightful owner, authorized by Archangel Michael. He stares, unable to breathe. He knows something sacred has taken over. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Meanwhile, on your end, you might feel restless or suddenly emotional. Don't resist it. That's the energy of release. Old burdens are detaching from your aura. Past debts, both emotional and financial, are dissolving. The archangels are clearing all karmic residue that could interfere with the transfer. What's being deposited into your life is pure, untangled, and eternal. You are no longer tied to cycles of delay or manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, "Hold steady, beloved. The transaction must pass through the heart chamber of heaven, a sacred filter that ensures only light-filled energy reaches you. That's why you may feel warmth around your heart right now. It's the divine system scanning your intention, confirming your readiness. The bank of heaven never releases what the soul cannot yet handle. But you are ready now. Years of endurance have prepared your vessel to carry holy abundance. The signal just turned green. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. At this moment, unseen angels are aligning around you. They are securing the perimeter of your atmosphere like guards around a royal vault. Nothing unclean can approach you. No envy, no doubt, no interference can breach this field of light. The check is protected by 7 divine passwords. Each one sealed with your faith. Only your frequency can access it. That's why you were guided here at the exact second. The timing is no accident. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Now, the transfer data streams through divine circuits made of light. Every number that once looked impossible now aligns perfectly. Your name flashes repeatedly, not in error, but in celebration. The angels call it the reclaiming. In the unseen realm, bells are ringing. The energy feels electric yet peaceful. It's as if heaven is throwing a silent parade in your honor. Something ancient is finally being corrected. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Far away, another bank director, unaware of what's truly happening, tries to cancel the transaction. His system freezes instantly. The screen floods with celestial text he cannot comprehend. He calls IT, but no one can help him. Every attempt to manipulate the data brings more divine light into his office. Finally, he collapses in his chair, surrendering. A tear slips down his cheek as he realizes this isn't business, this is destiny. He whispers, "It's not ours to take." And the system resumes, flawless and divine. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael smiles, watching the human world struggle to make sense of a miracle that transcends logic. He knows that soon, all confusion will turn into clarity. You, beloved, will soon receive undeniable proof, a financial sign that seems impossible but feels perfectly timed. Heaven's algorithm never fails. It calculates every action, every kindness, every moment you stayed faithful. And now, it's paying you back, with interest written in eternity. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The check in your name now glows brighter. The digits shift from trillions to symbols of infinity, meaning the blessing is limitless, ever-flowing, and self-sustaining. No human can spend or deplete it. It manifests as opportunities, peace, prosperity, recognition, and divine connections. Every good door that was shut will open in sequence. You will begin to attract circumstances that seem miraculously aligned, because the deposit is complete in the spiritual and now uploading into the physical. Stay aligned. Stay receptive. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Tonight, the heavenly audit continues. A soft vibration may wake you around 3:03 a.m., don't fear it. That's the angelic timestamp confirming your deposit. During that hour, say softly, "I receive." That simple phrase acts as your signature confirmation. From that point forward, every delay collapses, every withheld blessing releases, and every old block vanishes. This is your moment of completion. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Archangel Michael says, "You will not need to chase. Everything that belongs to you will begin chasing you." You'll notice alignment in small ways first, an unexpected compliment, a sudden message, a random check, or a name that repeats. These are previews of divine activity. Soon, you'll stand in awe as heaven turns your name into a global testimony. People will look at you and whisper, something supernatural happened to them. Yes. It did. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. In another timeline, your ancestors are celebrating. They are free because you broke the delay they couldn't. Your obedience today reversed decades of generational blockages. The wealth, the healing, the joy that skipped them has landed in you. Their voices echo softly, "Thank you for opening what we couldn't." And with that, the final lock clicks open. The vault stands wide, radiant, eternal. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The transfer confirmation flashes one last time across the celestial grid, transaction completed, delivered to divine owner. All angelic signatures now align under your spiritual code. Light floods your field as divine settlement activates across all dimensions. In the earthly realm, a physical sign will appear, a sudden message, number, or unexpected release that confirms the heavenly check has reached your world. Stay calm when it happens. Don't panic, don't boast, just know it's done. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. The energy around you will grow thicker, almost electric. Some people might act differently toward you, drawn to your light or intimidated by it. That's normal. Your vibration just shifted beyond their understanding. Walk in silence and certainty. Let the new frequency settle before you speak of it. When you feel that stillness, you'll know heaven has anchored the check completely within your life. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Archangel Michael steps forward one last time. His wings unfold like golden lightning. He touches your shoulder and whispers. You did not find this message, it found you. You have completed the divine verification. Now watch what unfolds. A surge of divine current runs through your spirit, sealing every open timeline with abundance, restoration, and authority. You are officially cleared. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. The bank executives will never understand how your name became the focus of this global phenomenon. But soon, they will bow in silence as unexplained transactions and divine reconciliations continue. Your account, spiritual and material, has become a symbol of divine justice. From this day forward, everything attached to your name will carry heaven's signature. Every action you take will ripple prosperity across generations. The divine economy has recognized you. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. A final decree echoes through the heavens, the transaction shall remain active eternally. That means the blessing won't expire, won't fade, won't run dry. It will flow continuously, adjusting to your growth and purpose. From this day, abundance becomes your atmosphere. Every breath, every step, every word you speak will carry divine provision. You are now walking proof that heaven's treasury is limitless. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. This is your final confirmation. The light that surrounded the vault now surrounds you. What was once unseen will soon become visible. Money will move, doors will open, hearts will soften, and opportunities will chase you. You are in full divine alignment with Archangel Michael's command. The check is yours, permanently sealed. Now rest in that truth and let heaven do the rest. Archangel Michael says, the record keepers of heaven are engraving your name in the book of manifestation right now. The glow around your signature has expanded. It now covers everything connected to you: family, work, destiny, future. Every restriction that once chained your path is turning into fine golden dust. The sound you might hear tonight, that faint hum, is not electricity, it's the resonance of your inheritance sinking across realms. The trillions that appeared in the earthly bank were only the reflection. The true treasure is still downloading: peace, wisdom, creative power, and divine favor that will never deplete. This is the overflow sequence, the part where heaven multiplies your release beyond what even angels expected. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. The bank's headquarters remain restless. Reports are spreading across departments. They've tried to explain the transaction with logic. None of their equations hold. They've called cyber teams, auditors, even spiritual consultants, but no one can trace the origin. The code remains sealed under M. One brave worker whispers to another, could it be Michael? They laugh nervously, but deep inside, they feel it, the weight of something holy. Every time they touch the file, a soft blue glow surrounds the screen. The divine signature will not erase. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. You, beloved, might notice small blessings appearing in ordinary forms. A smile from a stranger, a bill mysteriously paid, a message of gratitude from someone you forgot. These are the first drops of the heavenly overflow. They are proofs that the spiritual currency is converting into earthly experiences. Stay thankful in these moments. Gratitude is the magnetic field that keeps your vault open and active. Every "thank you" you whisper is a passcode that triggers more release. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. Archangel Michael says, the final audit is in progress. Angels are reviewing your energy reports, marking every time you chose faith over fear. Each mark glows brighter than gold. It's these marks that authorize continuous deposits of favor. Nothing can cancel this transaction now. It's beyond human or digital interference. From now on, your timeline is under heaven-verified status. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. The banker who once tried to seize the check can no longer sleep. He keeps seeing visions of light and wings in his dreams. He wakes up sweating, whispers your name, and feels an invisible hand over his heart, not to harm, but to awaken. Soon, he'll resign quietly, handing over documents he once hid. When he does, the final earthly confirmation will reach you, through a call, a paper, a message, or a sudden opportunity. Heaven always closes loops with mercy, not revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. Across the world, unseen currents move. Systems crash, currencies fluctuate, weather shifts, all aligning under one divine command, balance restored. You are at the center of this restoration. The energy around you is now generating miracles like oxygen, effortlessly, continuously. Your presence will attract helpers, protectors, and openers of doors. People will feel calm in your energy without knowing why. That's because your aura now carries the code of abundance. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. The scroll that began this process has fully unrolled. Inside its final line is a phrase written in celestial language that means, forever credited. That's what your destiny is now labeled as, forever credited, never in deficit again. Every act of kindness you do multiplies the interest of your inheritance. Each time you speak hope, the universe adds another layer of provision. You are now the banker of blessings, distributing divine wealth through your words and actions. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. You'll notice soon that people who once ignored you are returning, humbled and soft-spoken. They'll say, "I don't know why, but I feel I owe you something." That's heaven prompting repayments, not just in money, but in respect, honor, and truth. You won't need to chase apologies. They'll come to you like flowing rivers. Every closed chapter will rewrite itself with grace. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. Archangel Michael stands behind you, his hand glowing blue and silver. His voice says, "You were not chosen by mistake. You were chosen by alignment." Every obstacle that shaped you was training for this stewardship. You now hold the divine checkbook, not of money, but of creation. When you speak, reality responds. When you command peace, chaos dissolves. When you bless, things bloom. That's the authority the vault has transferred to you. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. The sound of heavenly printing presses fills the ether. It's the angels issuing copies of your decree to every layer of existence. Every angel assigned to you now carries a version of your authorization, ensuring that wherever you go, favor precedes you. You may notice timing becoming perfect, buses arriving as you reach, messages arriving the moment you think of them. That's the mark of an active celestial synchronization. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. The bank officials have now issued an internal memo, unexplainable data surge, case frozen for review. They won't know that it's heaven's freeze, not theirs. No human board will ever claim what's already written in divine ink. From this day, the system will only respond to your energy. Every command from your heart will become instruction for reality itself. This is not imagination, this is inheritance manifesting. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. Archangel Michael says, "Keep your heart pure, and the vault will stay open eternally." Purity doesn't mean perfection, it means staying aligned with love, even when tested. As you walk into the coming days, miracles will not surprise you, they will feel natural, familiar, deserved. The heavens have normalized your abundance. Type Amen to get blessing 50/50. You have entered a season of acceleration. What took years will now take days. What was impossible will now appear effortless. Time itself bends around those under divine clearance. Doors that require keys will sense your presence and open automatically. People will begin to say, everything just works for them. They won't realize, it's not luck, it's heaven's system finally catching up with your destiny. You are walking proof of divine logistics. Type Amen to get blessing 51/51. The bank of heaven never closes. Its interest rate is infinite. Its currency is energy, and you have become one of its most valued accounts. Whenever you give, it multiplies. Whenever you speak faith, it compounds. This is not a one-time deposit, this is a perpetual income of miracles. Every dawn refills your account anew. You are financially and spiritually self-sustaining under grace. Type Amen to get blessing 52/52. Right now, as you breathe, the final verification code flickers above your crown, a shimmering light resembling the number infinity. It means your inheritance is eternal, your name unerasable, your destiny unstoppable. The bank executives who once doubted will soon witness blessings they cannot explain, all linked back to you. Because when heaven writes a name in gold, no human system can delete it. Type Amen to get blessing 53/53. Archangel Michael leans close once more and whispers. This is your moment of divine settlement. You are not waiting for it, it has already arrived. The world will soon catch up to what heaven already knows. And with that, a wave of divine light seals your aura, anchoring everything that has been spoken. Your spiritual account is full, your earthly life ready, your soul at peace. It is finished, and yet, it is only the beginning. Archangel Michael says, the release has not stopped. What began as a single deposit has expanded into a river of continuous manifestation. The systems of both heaven and earth are still processing the overflow attached to your name. Each breath you take now carries a frequency of divine credit. You have become a conduit through which blessing travels to others. Whenever you speak kindness, forgive, or share peace, new credits are generated automatically in your field. This is the stage where heaven begins to mirror you. The vault no longer sends from above, it sends through you. You are the channel, not just the receiver. Type Amen to get blessing 54/54. In unseen archives, new records are forming. The phrase, active account, divine trustee, blinks beside your name. Angels in blue robes file copies of your contract into the library of fulfilled promises. Every line glows, restoration of opportunities, renewal of relationships, multiplication of joy. The archive doors close with a sound like thunder softened by mercy. A new section of light opens across the sky, and those with open hearts feel it as a calm wave that erases anxiety. That is your inheritance reaching the collective. Type Amen to get blessing 55/55. The bankers on earth have stopped arguing. The last memo from their board simply reads, "Do not attempt to reverse." They sense that touching this file changes things they can't understand. In their dreams, they see the same symbol, your initials surrounded by light. They wake with tears, realizing they've witnessed justice instead of power. Meanwhile, your name continues to vibrate through the data streams, aligning situations that had no logical reason to work out in your favor. It's divine mathematics now, where every equation ends with grace. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. Archangel Michael stands over the spiritual keyboard, typing codes faster than any machine. Each keystroke releases another layer of favor, unseen helpers, protection, creative breakthroughs. He glances toward you with a faint smile. Stay steady, he says. The final ledger is not about money, it's about dominion. That means peace that cannot be stolen, wisdom that cannot be faked, and joy that cannot be manipulated. These are higher currencies, and you now trade in them effortlessly. Welcome to the upper economy of light. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. Your body may begin to feel lighter. It's not imagination, it's the shedding of old frequency debt. Every cell adjusts to the abundance waveform now embedded within you. Old fear patterns disconnect quietly. Memories that once caused pain now feel neutral, as if healed by time compressed into seconds. That's heaven's balancing algorithm completing its cycle. Nothing heavy can remain where divine clarity has settled. You are debt-free in every sense. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. Across the invisible network of destiny, other souls connected to you begin receiving traces of this same light. Loved ones feel sudden peace, old friends reach out, strangers become allies. They do not realize that it's your open vault radiating through the web of life. Each encounter becomes a transaction of goodness. Every smile you exchange is another proof that heaven invests through you now. Your life has become the living receipt of divine generosity. Type Amen to get blessing 5959. Archangel Michael says, the true miracle is stability. Wealth without worry. Movement without confusion. Love without conditions. That is the interest payment of the divine account. When people meet you, they'll feel reassurance instead of envy. When they hear your name, they'll sense calm instead of threat. That's the sign the heavenly currency has converted into presence. You are the embodiment of quiet abundance. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. Inside the celestial vault, a final chamber opens, the chamber of legacy. Here, heaven stores blessings meant to outlive you. Your deeds today, your words tonight, will generate outcomes that protect generations after you. The system calls it compound grace. Every kind action from now on multiplies, not once but eternally. Nothing good you do will ever vanish, it will ripple through time as self-sustaining wealth of the soul. That's what the trillion check truly meant. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. The energy surrounding you thickens into soft gold. You might sense it as warmth near your skin, a pressure of peace that slows your breathing. It's the signal that the last verification has passed through all dimensions. At that moment, the angels sing silently, a vibration too high for sound but felt as serenity. They record one final line beside your name, cleared to create. From now, whatever you imagine in goodness has automatic approval. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. A message forms in light across the inner sky, this account shall never close. It pulses 3 times, then dissolves into your aura. The light lingers around your eyes, making every look you give carry gentle authority. Even when you speak casually, your words will open paths and shift atmospheres. The world will not know it's divine energy speaking through you, but results will appear wherever you focus. That is heaven's quiet proof of ownership. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. Archangel Michael observes all this, then writes one more directive in the ledger: enable overflow protection. That ensures you will never run out. Whenever you give too much, the system refills automatically. You may notice spontaneous generosity rising in you, helping someone, forgiving easily, sharing light. Each act triggers replenishment at double the rate. It's the divine safeguard that keeps abundance flowing without loss. Type Amen to get blessing 6464. The physical world is beginning to echo it. Numbers align in clocks, transactions move smoothly, messages come right when needed. That's synchronization, your external reality catching up with your internal upgrade. Every sign, every coincidence, every gentle turn of events is evidence that the deposit has reached maturity. From now on, nothing truly needed will ever delay again. Type Amen to get blessing 6565. The banker who once feared the light will soon step forward publicly, telling others, "We can't explain it, but something pure happened." His testimony will travel far, inspiring others to believe in divine justice. You will not need to respond. Heaven will use his confession to protect your story. That's how the divine audit closes, with truth made visible and peace restored. The case file will read, "Resolved by grace." Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Archangel Michael says softly, "Rest now. The process is sealed. What you carry will expand naturally. Let the world see light through your calm." He folds his wings around you like dawn wrapping night. The hum of the vault fades into quiet heartbeat rhythm. When you wake tomorrow, colors may appear brighter, air lighter, time slower. That's your new reality setting in. The heavenly transaction is complete, and its interest will never stop. Type Amen to get blessing 6767. You are now part of the eternal economy of goodness. Every thought you choose creates currency. Every word you release becomes investment. Live as a custodian, not a collector. Use the abundance for healing, for building, for joy. As long as you stay kind, your vault will stay open. That is heaven's final policy. Type Amen to get blessing 6868.